here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Boston College's offense will have first crack at this one. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow, it's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Boston College right back to the line. The option look. Shakes off the defender. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Nevada's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Ward. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gives it on the option. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking downfield on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. The give to the single back. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Here's the pressure. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And some room to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boston College wants to play fast. The give on the option. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. No huddle here for the offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Got rid of it just in time. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes. Inside the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nevada!
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Nevada, 14. Boston College, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's dull. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boston College right back to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And here comes the punt team. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. The screen, and watch out! Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Ward. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, and you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Dahl. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Boston College wants to play fast.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground with the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Boyd. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Finding an escape route. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10 from the 38.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Got it in the middle. It's Ward. Oh, what a move to get open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Nevada has it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Goes to the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission #1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
The screen, he's got wheels. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. This Nevada offense really has it going. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. On his way back from the 20. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. The Wolfpack, after that big run, might want to see if that just works again. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Puts it out of the air. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Nevada! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
28, Boston College, 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Morton. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Prince. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And the returner is stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And here's the third interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Boyd. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Rush is on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Boston College will send. On team. Just needs a crack to get a return. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Got his man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Oh, he's got a chance. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's
a shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run for it on third and short. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Off-play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Boyd. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Gentry. Heaves it on the run. Catch and stride inside the 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Clinton. Powers through the defender. Tackled there by the defense.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
First and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Boston College.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him, too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Boston College.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Looking for space. It's Page. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
To the air, it's Gentry. Right on the money. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. This Nevada offense really has it going. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Darrisaw. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. This should be the last play of the quarter. Gonna sling it on second down. This time he's got it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Nevada! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Nevada. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
To the air on second down. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. With the catch, it's Jackson. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Caught over the middle. It's Dog. Still on his feet. Running free at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I think it's a good good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Give to the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. He's going to let it go. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Found a seam on the left. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They stretched this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Had to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Clinton. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clinton. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Using his legs, it's Page. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.